So welcome back to this channel IBMI classes, and I'm creating this video on the usage of SetLL with read. So here in this video I'll be demonstrating the usage of SetLL with read opcode. So let's start. So here I have a PF where I have three fields, right? And I have a key of ID1. So I've already compiled this file. So work object case 29 pf, so I can see the object. So if I would be looking at the data, run query star n case 29 pf, so I have four records. So the key is ID1. So basically, so the first record is 1, ID1, 2, then 3, then 4, right? So the records are in sequence. Now what I'll do, I've written a program. So here we can see that I have defined that file case29pf in input mode, which is a fully procedural file. As we can see, file type is input and the file designation is F, that is fully procedural, so that we can perform read on that. And this file has a key, so this is the keyed file, so we use K here. Now what I'm doing, since this is a keyed file, so we can use StarLOL here. So I'm just using SetLL, StarLOL with SetLL case29pf file, right? And then I'm doing the read operation, read case29pf. So this read will read the first record, and then we are reading the file in loop, do while not percentile end of file and do, right? Now inside that loop we are reading this file again and again, so till the time the not end of file reached condition not reached, the file will be read and the data will be displayed on the screen, right? And at the end, once the end of file reached, we will be setting the last record indicator as on and the program ends. So here basically SetLL and read plays a very important role. So in this case, or in this scenario, reading the full file, right? So I'm reading from StarLOL, from the first keyed value, right? So now LOL means key value, first key value is 1, starting from 1. So I'm just compiling this program. So if I call this program, call case29, I can see display of one ID1 name and each, and then ID2 name and each, ID3 name and each, ID4 name and each. So I am able to read all the records in a sequence manner, right, from the starting point, starting key value, which is 1, right, because here we used StarLOL. Now for example, I don't want to, so just understand the usage of SetLL with read. So this was the first case where I used StarLOL with SetLL. So in that case, I'm able to read from the first keyed record, first key value, and I'm reading the full file, right? Now what I'll do, I'm just removing this StarLOL, and in place of that, for example, I'm using LID1. So I'm directly using I'm not using the StarLOL, and I'm directly using the key field, right? So in place of key field I can use the StarLOL. So in that case it will basically point to the lower limit value of that key. So that key is here ID1. So I'm gonna define this variable LID1 of standalone variable of length 10 characters, right? So I'll be just initializing it here only, right? So using injet keyword. So I'm gonna give the value as 3, for example. So now how setll and read will work. Now the setll will point to the third key. If I look at the data, so here we can see that we are pointing to the third key, right? So the setll will point on above 3, right? Below 2 and above 3 value, right? So it will be basically reading when we are performing the read operation. After that, after setting the um, value on 3, right, using setll, so I'll be reading 3 and 4. So these two records I'll be reading in a sequence, in a forward manner, right? Forward way. So just I'm gonna compiling this program. Just call this program again. So I can see that earlier I was able to just do page. Earlier I was able to read the record from the first record, first ID. Now I'm reading from third. I'm 150, fourth, अब है 36. So I'm able to read only 2 records, right? Because I set the limit on third value using setll keyword, right? LID was 3. So if I'll be setting it on fourth, for example, fourth, and compiling this, and then if I call this program, so I'll be reading only fourth record, right? So using setll and read, I'm setting a pointer on my some lower value based on key. If I'm setting star lowell, I'm setting the lower limit value of that key. Or if I'm not using star lowell, I'm using the key value. So I can sit at any point of at any value of that key, at any before, or you can say before the key value which we are giving. Suppose we are giving 4, so we are able to read the fourth record and the next records as well using read. So another case would be like for example, I'm just taking PFA, right? So here I'm not using the key. So I compile this program UPGDT case 29 PFA. So I'm inserting the data. For example, I'm inserting the data 1 Amit 30 to अब है 23 Amar 15, like this. There are 3 records inserted: run query star and case 29 PFA, right? So this file is not a key file, it's a non-keyed file, right? There is no key in this file. So if I'm gonna create a program here for this one, right? So this is not a keyed file, so I'm removing key from here. So I cannot just do the setll based on key or star lowell value. So I cannot use either star lowell or key here. So I can use just the RR number here, right? So based on record relative number, I'll be reading this file in the loop. So this program is compiled. If I'm calling this program, I'm reading all the 3 records. This is the second record and this is the third record, right? Since I didn't change the program, file, right? So let's change the file. name. This program is compiled. Now I'm able to read 3 records, right? So these are the cases where I can use setll and read operation. So if you want to read a keyed file, and we can set star lowval with setll, or either we can set the key value and we can read the records based on that uh, with that key value and the next records, right? And based on the RRN as well. So if I, for example, set the RRN as 3, so I'll be able to read the record. I'm setting the lower limit on the third RRN, third record relative number, and I'm only able to read the third record because there is no next record after that, right? So this is the case which we refer. So here we saw that using setll we will be setting the pointer on some lower limit value, and then we are reading the file, right? So in case of non-keyed file, we can set the pointer using the RRN. So either we can set the RRN pointer on the first record or on any record based on the RRN, or in case of non-key PF, in case of key PF where there is a key, so we can either use star lowval with that settle, so that we would be setting the lower limit on the first key value, lower limit key value, right, of the key fields, and or we can use the directly the key field key values. Okay, so then we are able to read any from any point on that key value and the next key value, right? So this is the concept of settle and read. So that's all. Thank you and have a nice time.